Of prima facie evidence sufficient to file a case.
Prima facie evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction.
Yes, that would be a more complete description of what you have to comply with before you can file a case.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes po.
Council members, thank you so much. Let's continue. Attorney Lotok, kita magpapadayo hinatod mga pakiana nga nimo pagbato ni natod.
Your Honor,
What?
may be allowed to make a manifestation.
Your Honor,
As I understand, only Filipino and English was, because I cannot understand, Your Honor, what he was saying. So can we just ask that he states his statement in Filipino or English?
Your Honor, Filipino language encompasses all the languages, dialects. It includes our very own waray-waray. Council, the rules state only Filipino and English, but I will let it go once in a while, but not each time.
Let's submit, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. You may proceed, Council, for the prosecutors. Now, you mentioned that the respondent's lawyer, Attorney Lim, through the letter said that the Vice President was confident in your office's assurance that the alleged threats to her were also being investigated. Malala mo sa yun doon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, what did the NBI do intending on the alleged threats? This time, sinasabi niya to her, to the Vice President, kung meron man.
Yes, Your Honor. We started the investigation on the alleged threat against the life of the Vice President.
You started. So, what was the result? If any, if at all, if you know, to that investigation?
Well, Your Honor, the fact that we issued the a letter dated December 2, 2024, we informed the Vice President that we are investigating on that alleged threat against her life and that we want information, any information that would give us any investigative lead on that matter. Your Honor. Unfortunately, the Vice President did not appear. Wala ko kaming nakita pagsisimulan na imbestigahan. Well, may nakita kami sa, I think, 75 PNP personnel so far as the security of the Vice President is concerned. The record sa news na inalis sa DPSPG. And then inilipat sa Manila.
Okay.
And I think the reason being is that may issue ng business security, hindi ako nagkakamali. Yun po yung medyo nakikita namin security issues.
Now, if you know, no? Ilan ba yung natira sa Vice Presidential Security and Protection? If you know. Pagkatapos ma-remove yung sinasabi mong 75 personnel of that VPSPG, if you know.
Well, based on, if I'm not mistaken, based on the record, the COA record, I think more or less 335 security personnel. Kung di ako nagkakamali, base po sa
335 personnel protecting a single person, the Vice President?
based on that record, based on the news.
335. Last point, Your Honor, please. Wind up, Counsel. Yes, Your Honor. Now, officer witness, you mentioned earlier that your office considered in its investigation in the November 23, 2024 online briefing na aside kay respondent yung Vice Presidente tsaka yung mga media personalities, okay, na nabanggit mo, sino pa, kung meron pa, yung nandun sa online briefing ngayon, kung alam mo?
Well, yung pinakaunang part ng video, si Attorney Zulaika Lopez.
Attorney Zulaika Lopez. Now, yung tanong, Mr. Witness, ano yung na-observe mo kung meron man, okay, about Attorney Zulaika Lopez during that online media briefing?
Objection, make, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor, what's wait? Okay.
Witness is smart enough to answer if he knows. Witness may answer.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, based on that video, it appears na nagko-complain si Attorney Zulaika referring doon sa paglipat niya from SOR to women correction facilities, I think. And then yung health issue niya, so parang kinukomplain din niya ngayon. Yung nangyari sa kanyang pagkahit in custody sa SOR.
Alright, now, Attorney Loco, what significance, if any, do these complaints ni Attorney Lopez have, okay, in your investigation on the threats made by the Vice President in that online media briefing?
Yes, Your Honor, we take that into account. Tinignan namin yung sitwasyon, yung issue ni Attorney Zulaika. But when we see the bigger picture, taking all the cases at the puzzle, una, it has nothing to do with the Vice President contacting a person, because even before Zulaika Lopez appeared in that video, the Vice President had already contacted a person to kill the President and Lisa Marcos and the former Speaker. And then when we consider all the facts and circumstances, the instance where Attorney Zulaika was complaining does not diminish, it does not alter, it does not affect the totality of the findings that we have in our investigation. So,